Good evening. So today's question is, which wines with a vegetarian meal? So today's vegetarian meal is parsnip and pea omelette with beetroot, and it's always nice to add a little thyme. It helps you to chill, time out. So my suggestion with this vegetarian meal is Viognier, and today I've actually got two, both from the south of France, both rather different, and they're both from Naked Wines. So we've got Benjamin Donneau Viognier Dry 2021, and that's 13% with a screw cap there. And then the cork, Reserve de Pierre Viognier, and this one is 2022, and it's 12.5%. So these are both boutique handcrafted wines by favourite Naked wine partners there. And let's open them and see how they contrast with one another. So, they're by different vintners, but they really kind of couldn't be more similar. Viognier is a beautiful, very, very slightly lightly exotic grape variety, which is often used to great advantage in white wine blends. Okay, now just occasionally you're going to have a terrible opening, all right, and the cork, doesn't do quite what you want it to do, and you're feeling all shamefaced because you're trying to impress your friends. And so all you have to do is to make the best of it and look like it's the kind of thing that can happen to anyone any time of the night or day. And it didn't happen because you'd already had too much to drink or anything like that, because this is my first opening of the day. So let's see if we can coerce this cork to come out. Now this is a new vintage, so I'm surprised the cork is actually this flimsy. There we are. If the worst comes to the worst with a situation like that, you can always push the cork back into the bottle. All it's going to do is float in the bottle. It doesn't matter at all. It's just one of those little hazards that occasionally crops up in the busy life of a person who opens lots of bottles of wine. Right, nice glass. So this is the Benjamin Donneau 2021. And this is going to be enjoyed with a parsnip and pea omelette with beetroot and thyme. You have to give these things time, you see. I'm getting some minerality and a good dollop of fruit in there. It's kind of orchard fruit. This is very, very subtle. It's very, very nice. There is that very, very light sort of exotic fruit note in there. It's certainly a dry wine, but it's got plenty of bounce, which I do like. I don't like a wine that makes you feel like, boom, you've slapped up against something and you haven't bounced back. I tell you what, the balance on this one is impeccable. I mean, there's no feeling of acidity, there's no sharpness on the tongue. It just is a nice, long, smooth finish. It's I would say that was a satin of a wine. Okay, the fruit is very subtle and the minerality balances it well. Now this is the 2022. So this one is south of France and this is the Rhone actually. Very, very understated, undervalued, underestimated white wines and quite unusual one single grape varietal. I'm getting all sorts of herb and spice in this one. Golly, that is eel smooth. Would work really well with jellied eels, in fact. Although that's not quite the purpose of a vegetarian recommendation, of course. These two wines are absolutely beautifully well matched. This one is slightly sweeter, and this one is it's a little bit more challenging actually. This one, you know, you could drink that and hardly notice you drank it, although it's gorgeous, but it's not a challenging wine. This wine, you know, the balance is a little bit more stark in this one. Let's pour a little bit more in there. It's a gold top there. Some gold top wine. Sort of platinum pear looks, but there's no pear on the palate. This would actually make a fantastic sparkling wine. I think for a French grape, it's, you know, tends towards fruit. And it does have a nice bounce to it, which, you know, so much white wine these days is just, whew, it's like whack-a-mole, isn't it? Not that that's a vegetarian thing either, of course. I get the impression with vegetarians they like to be kind to animals. I mean, it wouldn't be any good, would it, to be a vegetarian and then go around kicking your neighbour's dog, for example? It would clash, you know. Not that I think that anyone else should, of course, kick your neighbour's dog. I mean, I'm quite happy to do that myself. Well, it's difficult to, you know, really big these up because they are very, very subtle wines. But if you're looking for something that's not Chardonnay, but will definitely appeal to a Chardonnay lover, this is the way to go. These are so beautiful. They are absolutely going to make this omelette, you know, buzz. Well, that suggests it's got bees in it. I don't think we should be cruel to bees, do you? So there you are. Add a little time, relax and enjoy. Viognier with vegetarian.